Hello everyone. In this lesson we will begin learning about pages. In our previous lesson we created a few posts, and in this lesson we will create a few pages. Let's begin with the important question, what is the difference between a post and a page? Well, a page is exactly what it sounds like. It's a page on our website. For example, that could be an About Us page, or a Contact Us page, or a photo gallery page. A page is meant to be its own independent entity. It can stand alone. And you would typically have links to pages in a navigation area towards the top of your website. Also, a page usually is not time sensitive like a blog post might be. On the front-end public-facing portion of our website, we don't usually display the date that a page was created like we do with blog posts. So we might say that a page is an example of evergreen content. A page is timeless. And we can contrast all of this with a post, right? Because we know that a post is a part of a collection. A blog page shows multiple posts at once. And a post is time sensitive in that a blog page will be sorted with the newest posts on top. Now, if everything I just said didn't make any sense, that's okay. Because the best way to learn about pages versus posts is not to listen to an explanation, but to simply go and create a few pages in WordPress. So let's do that right now. All right, so here I am on the admin dashboard of my website, and let's create a few pages. In case you've forgotten how to navigate to this admin screen, remember that the URL to get here is simply the base or root part of your URL, so the part that I'm highlighting, and that will be slightly different for your website. But then after the root of your URL, just add on a slash and then WP admin. Okay, so once you log in, you'll be taken to an admin screen that looks similar to this. And our goal right now is to create a few new pages. So in this left-hand sidebar, a few links down from the top, here we see an option named Pages. And when I hover over it, notice this menu appears, and I'm interested in the Add New option. So on this screen, we are creating a brand new page. Let's begin by giving this page a title. So in this first field, let's call this new page About Us. You're free to use whatever title you want, but this is what I'm going to use. And then down in this main content field, for now, let's just add a bit of placeholder content. So this page will contain real About Us related content very soon. You get the idea. We can fill in this area with more content in the future, but for now, let's just go ahead and create this new page. So over on the right-hand side of the screen, let's use this blue Publish button. Okay, so we just successfully created a new page. But you'll notice that if we jump over to the public-facing portion of our website, so if we use this link towards the top left, the link with the home icon, if we click that, this is our home page. This is what the general public sees. You'll notice that there's no link to that new About Us page. Clearly, that's a problem, right? Because how can we expect the visitors of our website to ever find the About Us page if there isn't a prominently displayed link to it? Now, in about 60 seconds from now, I will show you how to create navigation links. So we will learn how to create links towards the top of our website right about here that link to different pages. But before we do that, why don't we go back into the admin area and create a second page so that way we have multiple pages to experiment with. So I can use this link to go back to my admin area. And let's create another page. So if I hover over Pages and click Add New, just a moment ago we created an About Us page. Why don't we now create a Contact Us page? And again, in the content area, I will just type, this page will contain real Contact Us related content very soon. Okay, so we will update this later, but for now, let's publish this page. Okay, and now we have two pages. We have About Us and Contact Us. And if we jump over to our public website, the question still remains, if we don't have links to those pages, how are the visitors of our website ever supposed to find them? Now the solution here is to add a navigation menu, maybe right about here, that includes links to our various pages. And luckily, WordPress makes it fairly simple to create a navigation menu. So check this out. Let's use this link to jump back to our admin area. And if we want to create a navigation menu, let me show you where you would look. In this left-hand sidebar, look for the item named Appearance. And then when you hover over Appearance, these extra options should appear. And we are interested in the Menus link. So go ahead and click on Menus. And now on this screen, since our website is brand new, it doesn't contain any menus at the moment. So our first step is to create a new menu. So in this field right here, you just click and then give the menu a name. It doesn't really matter what you name the menu. The visitors of your website usually will not see this menu name. Really, the name is just for your own organization purposes. So for example, I will name my menu Main Menu. But you could name it whatever you want. Then go ahead and click the blue Create Menu button. And now it's just a matter of adding different pages and links to our menu. So for example, right about here, we see a list of all of the pages that we've created so far. And if I want to add a link to the About Us page in our menu, I can just check this box next to About Us and then click this Add to Menu button. Okay, so this area is basically a preview of our menu. So currently the menu only contains this one link to About Us. And if we also wanted to add Contact Us, over in this area, obviously we would just check the box for Contact Us. We could have checked it just a moment ago, so you can check multiple pages at once. You get the idea. But we just want to add Contact Us and then click Add to Menu. Okay, so now our menu contains these two links. We will add more pages and links in the future, but for now this looks good. And now our final step is to choose where on the page this menu should be displayed. Basically, we need to decide, do we want this navigation menu to be up at the top of the page in our header? Or do we want it to be down at the bottom of the page in the footer? Or do we want it to be in the sidebar? So you'll notice that down here, we have an area named Display Location with 3 options to choose from. Later in the course, we will learn how to have more options here to choose from, but for now, the choice is pretty simple. I think it's best if our navigation menu is towards the top of the website, near the header, so I will check this box that reads Primary. Okay, so now we're good to go. I'm going to click this blue Save Menu button. There's also a copy of that button up here. Click either one, Save Menu. And now let's jump over to our public website. And good news, right below the header, we see this navigation menu. So right now we're on the home page, but if I click on this About Us link, that takes me to the About Us page. Remember, here's that placeholder content. This page will contain real About Us related content very soon. Check out the URL bar, right? So it took us to /aboutus. And back in the navigation menu, if we click on Contact Us, obviously that takes us to the Contact Us page. Okay, and then you can always click on the name of your website, so this heading, to go back to your home page. And there you have it. So we have a mini website at this point, right? We have a home page, and we have a navigation bar where visitors can switch between our various pages. Now practice makes perfect, so before we end this lesson, why don't we try to create another new page and then add it to our navigation menu. So let's use this link to go back to the admin area. To create a new page, I will hover over Pages and click Add New. You can create whatever new page you want and name it whatever you want, but I'm going to call this page Photo Gallery. And then down here, I will say Photo Gallery content will live on this page very soon. Looks good, so I will click this Publish button. Okay, so I just created a new page, and now the next step is to add it to the navigation menu. So remember, when you want to deal with menus, look in the sidebar for Appearance. Here it is. And then out of all of these appearance options, we want Menus. Okay, so here's what our menu currently contains, just these 2 links. And here is a list of all of our available pages. So obviously I want to add the Photo Gallery page, so I check the checkbox and then just click Add to Menu. And maybe I don't want the photo gallery link to be the last link in the menu. Maybe I want it to be second, so maybe I want it to come before Contact Us. Well, reordering the links is super easy. You can just click and drag. So you can drag it wherever you want. So I want it to be there. And then just click this blue Save Menu button again. And now if we switch back over to our public website, here we see the navigation, and more importantly, here we see our new photo gallery link. Perfect. And that's actually going to bring this lesson to a close. Now in future lessons, we will learn a lot more about pages so that we will be able to actually build out the real content for the About Us page and for the photo gallery page and for the Contact Us page. Okay, so don't worry, we won't have this placeholder content forever. But before we get to that and build out the real content, there's something even more important I want to cover first. I want to show you how to customize the overall appearance of your website. So for example, what if you wanted the margins of your website to be wider or narrower? Or what if you want to use different colors for the text and the links? Or what if you want to use a different background color instead of white? You get the idea. Now when we talk about the visual appearance, the stylistic appearance of our WordPress website, what we are really talking about is the theme of our website. That's a word you are going to hear over and over again in the WordPress universe. Theme. And in our very next lesson, we will get our first taste of what a theme is. We will learn how to switch to a different theme, and we will also learn how to customize the appearance settings of the current theme that we have chosen. It's going to be a ton of fun. This is where you really get to customize your website. So let's keep things rolling, and I will see you in the next lesson.